Hey, my name is Francisca Castellanos and I am pitching my new idea for a project. So its name is bugappetit. Its mission is about producing and commercializing cookies based on cricket protein in order to create a high protein snack and take advantage of the nutritional benefits of the cricket and its low impact in the environment as being a sustainable protein. So, what's the problem? The problem relies that people don't find a healthy snack. So when they eat cookies, they feel guilty because there is a lot of sugar and carbohydrate. So they feel guilty for their fitness life. On the other hand, they don't find a healthy snack as a cookie because they think that it's a candy. So we are involving in a cookie sector because it's sweet and it's mostly likely that the, the market is going to be eating cookies or certain sure a sweet snack. So we're going to do cookies with high protein in which they are going to get benefits of calcium, iron, vitamin B12, 6 omega, 9 amino acids. So who is going to be our beneficiary is going to be people of high income status who do sports at least 3 times per week and do it for competition or for fitness. On the other hand, we have those cookie lovers that love cookies, and it doesn't matter if they do a sport or any other activity. So our theory of change is about cricket as our own main input in which we can dehydrate and grind it in order to get our cricket floor. After getting it, we are going to get certain products based on cricket floor. Why it's important? What's our impact environment? It emits 80 times less CO2 than candle, and also it uses less space than candle. So that's why it's a really good protein. As having cricket flour, we can do any kind of product, but for this case, we are going to do cookies. Uh, as we mentioned before, it has certain nutrients that is going to be the benefits of the consumer, also for their health. Having cookies with cricket protein, we commercialize and produce it, of course. So we are going to it's going to contain less fat as a beef, and also it's really good for digestion because you eat all the whole cricket with their skeleton too. So for health it's really good because you get the 80 digestible compared to 40 of the cow, and also it's good for teeth and bone and magnesium too. As having those products into the market and doing all the research, we are going to merge in educational and about entomology. So we are going to create educational workshops and programs in university, college, schools in order that little kids are going to know which are the benefits for eating insects, what's entomology. Also, we're going to work with families because they are the ones who are going to buy this snack for their children, or also when you are students you can buy them as a new product. So we're going to increase emphasis from the community on sustainable protein as insects, and that's a public impact in the public introduce insects as part of the daily diary in order to take advantage of its benefits. So which are our business model? Our business model is going to be in two terms. The short middle term is going to be for profit, but in long term we want to be a for profit with non-profit aim. It means with social aim, in which we can get certain percentage of our sellings and create a new product in which women in the rural areas can cook with that cricket flour or cricket salt, cricket as a condiment for their food, so they are going to get all the benefits for the cricket. What about our finance? We established that our finance is about $2.50 and $3 per 40 grams of cookies. Our cash flow now it's in negative because we are creating the new product into the market. So in June until in July we have a negative income. In our budget we can find our actual budget and our budget that we have forecasting it. So at the beginning we were working with a chef who was doing all the formula, but at the we established that it was 5% of protein, but at the end he just said to me that the real cookie has 0.08% of cricket protein, and it was a cookie of 20 grams, so it was really pure the cricket protein. So that's why we have a redesigned receipt for August, because I have to find a new professional who is going to be working with me. The sanitary notification is the one who is really important because we need to have it in order to sell in supermarkets, coffee shops, and so far. Marketing as being a new product into the market in which Ecuador is not used to eat insects, we have to do a really good marketing project with a really good brand. So we are going to invest in that and in packaging too. About cricket protein, we were thinking to have one cricket flour, but as that mistake of the chef, we have to buy a new recipe. Our focus group fees, because we were testing flavor and texture, and so far it was about 50 $50 because we were doing a lot of them. And logistics is going to be applying for the rest of the month. So probably we want to be starting with 100 cookies, and so far it's going to be increasing. At the end in the balance sheet, we have just the initial investment that we are thinking, because it's really important for us to recover it and to find a new ways of finance. For now, it's really risky our finances, because the cricket protein is really expensive. It's about 50. If we buy 50 grams, is $30. But if we buy more than 100 grams, it's about 0.4 cents per gram. So we're trying to do a new recipe in which we don't use a lot of products as a cookie, because then we are going to find a lot of products, and then the cost will be increasing. What about a scale? I think that for us it's really important to building a delivery network, because as being a risky product as cricket, so it's really difficult to find the correct producer. So for us it's really good if we do like a franchise in which it's all the standard for doing new products into the market, and then to know all the steps that they have to follow in order to be our brand. I think that it's really interesting to find new ways of protein as insects. So I think that in our morally, I want to be really specific, as if we put cricket cookie with cricket protein that it has at least 5%, and it's not, it's going to be really bad if we use just marketing and we put that it's a cricket protein but it doesn't have cricket at all. And so I think that it's really important for us. So I took that idea from Mexico because I was living there, and I saw that there were a lot of cricket based on tacos and their food. So that's why we create that new idea into Ecuador. There's just one producer of cricket protein, so that's why it's really expensive, because if you don't buy him, you don't have any other one to buy. Apart from that, I think that it's really important to analyze finance in this new product, because if you don't get the idea to how long are you going to gain what you invest, or which was with your cost of your unit cost, in order to know if I put more cricket or more ingredients, our cost is going to increase. So for me, it was really useful to know all those tools.